For community-led housing to grow fast, it needs collaboration of developers. Now, I know that sounds confusing because the biggest flex of community-led housing is the fact that you can build and own property at factory price. That is, same property, same value, same quality, or even better, as developer property without any transferred burden of interest or profit. But since sharing the framework on how to transform your social groups to social capital for affordable housing, a high percentage of the feedback revealed this confusion and the misconception that the community-led housing is meant to replace developers. So let's be clear, developers are not the enemies. But on the contrary, the ideas and the strategies that we can use to scale and multiply this community-led housing such that its benefits can trickle down to everyone that needs affordable home ownership is already being used and implemented by developers. I mean, nobody understands the mathematics and the economics of mass housing production as much as developers do. And just leveraging that knowledge alone can help us scale this community-led housing easily and quickly. And I know this because I have operated on the developer side in different capacities for more than a decade. Now to setting things straight, I understand that these two models sounds like they are opposites of each other, especially since the developer model is focused on supply and also supplier, while the community-led housing is focused on the demand and the consumers. Now, when we say that the developer is supplier focused, it means that on this side, the needs of the developer always comes first. And this is return, profit, ROI, revenue, liquidity, and everything that matters to the supplier before the needs of the people. On the flip side, what community-led housing does is drive housing production around the needs, the realities, the aspirations, the income level of the users. And the best part is even allows and empowers the consumer to dictate and control their choices. The developer model is to the benefit of the developer and at full control of the developer, while the community-led housing is to the benefits of the community and at the control of the same people who make up that community. But despite all this, the interesting thing is there is no hard line in between the two sides, and the supply side or the demand side can glean or borrow ideas from one another and implement towards the development of their agenda. And so the fine balance between all of this is finding a way to blend the needs of the people, understanding their realities, their income, their goals and aspiration, and plugging that into the mathematics and scalability of the developer model so that one, we can bridge the housing gap, and two, we can do this and make sure that it reaches everybody that needs decent housing. Because nobody understands the needs of the people better than the people, and nobody understands the economics and mathematics of mass housing production like the developers. But by working together, we can create a win-win situation for everybody where developers make profit and the people are satisfied with the quality, price, and situation of their housing. I hope this helps.